Isn't it beautiful? Do you know what this is? No? Have you ever heard of fractal geometry? The picture that you can see is called fractal geometry. Did you know that this is one of the important tools to explain the true geometry of nature? Well, fractal geometry is used to explain the patterns observed in nature. Fractal geometry enhances the power of the Euclidean geometry. In mathematics, it is a subset of Euclidean space with a fractal dimension that strictly exceeds its topological dimensions. They appear the same at different scales, as illustrated in successive magnifications of the Mandelbrot set. One of the best examples of fractal geometry is our human body. Do you know that our lungs, brain, and vascular systems are all fractal? It has been noted that DNA sequences also follow the fractal properties. Fractal geometry may even be applied in various fields of medicine, such as the cardiovascular system, neurobiology, pathology, and molecular biology. Since the body is full of fractals, we can use fractal math to quantify, describe, diagnose, and perhaps soon help cure diseases. Fractal geometry is very important in viral and bacterial infections. In fact, the receptors responsible for the invasion of these organisms are all fractal, and their binding functions follow the deterministic rules of fractal geometry. And for your information, the spread of diseases like the coronavirus were understood and analyzed through fractal geometry. Aside from fractal geometry, there are other examples illustrating how math is applied in medicine and life science. An example would be reaction diffusion equations. These describe the behavior of a large range of chemical systems where diffusion of material competes with the production of the material by some form of chemical reaction. This led to what mathematicians call as the Turing patterns that can help explain why some animals' coat patterns are in the form of stripes or spots. Reaction diffusion models can be used to forecast the exact location based on differences in gene expression patterns. It can also be used to explain the differences in gene expression. Additionally, Turing patterns can be used to see the population dynamics of different species that has a great implication for conservation biologists.